Nitrogen fertilizer is essential for the food production, actually support half the world population. Currently, worldwide, we use about 135 million tons of nitrogen. That's costing farmers about $450 billion per year. In Australia, nitrogen is essential, $60 billion per year agricultural business, costing Australian farmers more than $4 billion per year. But unfortunately, the current or conventional nitrogen fertilizer, half of that is lost to the environment.
Fertiliser is a major cost to our business. We're spending in the vicinity of 1.2, 1.4 million a year on fertiliser. We're looking at ways where we can minimise that fertiliser in the future, especially our nitrogen. We're also very aware that fertiliser has gone up enormously in price in the last 6-7 months, and it's a finite resource. So therefore, one way we can look at using less is through technology. That's why my interest in this project with the Melbourne University.
Within the 5 years, the ARC Hub aims to deliver a new group of smart fertilisers that will reduce the environmental impacts associated with nitrogen fertiliser in agriculture and improve the environmental credentials of agricultural production systems. So the smart fertilisers that we're developing are designed to increase the efficiency with which the plant can access the nitrogen that's supplied through the fertilisers. And through this mechanism, we reduce the amount of loss that occurs in those systems that makes the whole system more environmentally friendly. The ARC Hub is funded by the Australian Research Council, our industry partners Incitec Pivot Fertilisers and Elders, and the University of Melbourne and La Trobe University. Nitrogen is a very important nutrient in agricultural production systems because it's a key component of the products that are grown.
Big issue of the current nitrogen fertilizers is a totally inefficient uptake by plants. Roughly 50% of the nitrogen is lost to the environment. That is not only into the waterways, causing eutrophication, but it's also lost into the atmosphere, contributing to global warming. Particularly bad guy is nitrous oxide, N2O, which has a global warming potential that is 300 times higher than carbon dioxide. So it's a massive, massive impact on the environment.
By improving the efficiency with which plants can utilise the applied nitrogen fertiliser, there's an opportunity to boost yields, which means that we can grow more product per unit area of land, which means that we don't have to expand agricultural production and take on more land to feed the growing population. So this research is unique because it brings together a multidisciplinary team. We have soil scientists, agronomists, economists, chemists and engineers involved in the project. And we also have great connections with our industry partners. So we're working with farmers, we're working with industry and researchers to come up with solutions for a problem that the farmers have identified, so we can ensure sustainable agricultural systems into the future.
Australia is aiming by 2030 agribusiness to be expanded to $100 billion per year from current $60 billion, which is a 60% more agricultural production. Obviously, we need to use more fertilizer. If we use the current conventional nitrogen fertilizer, there's more pollution. So we hope our new generation fertilizer will develop, produce more food, and minimize environmental impact.
Learn more about our research at smartfertiliserhub.org.au and sign up to our mailing list to receive updates on our progress.